Millions will head to the polls on February 8 to cast their votes in Pakistan's 13th general elections in a country where democracy remains fragile under the shadow of military interventions. Pakistan's history is rife with military interventions, with its powerful army ruling the country directly for over 30 years. Even when it is not in power, the military exercises outsized influence over decision-making on foreign affairs, national security, and even the economy. The military has repeatedly said in recent years that it no longer interferes in political affairs of the country. Here's a brief timeline of coups staged by Pakistan's army over the years. Pakistan's first military coup took place in 1958 when Governor-General Iskandar Mirza imposed martial law and appointed General Ayub Khan as Chief Martial Law Administrator. Days later, Khan sacked Mirza and exiled him to London, taking over as president of the country. Khan ruled for over a decade until he was forced to resign in 1969 after mounting protests and growing discontent in East Pakistan, present-day Bangladesh. But instead of giving power to civilians, he invited the army's commander-in-chief, Yahya Khan, to impose martial law and take power, which Yahya did in March 1969. War broke out after elections in 1970 and East Pakistan seceded to become Bangladesh. Martial law was lifted in 1972 and Zulfikar Ali Bhutto became Prime Minister in 1973. But the government was dismissed in 1977 by Army Chief General Ziaul Haq due to unrest triggered once again by the results of a general election widely believed to be rigged. Zia suspended the constitution, imposed martial law, and promised to hold polls within 90 days after seizing power. That promise never came true, as the military ruler kept delaying elections, and when he finally held them in 1985, they were partyless. Muhammad Khan Junejo was then elected Prime Minister. Zia dismissed Junejo's government in 1988, but himself died in a plane crash the same year. Elections were held in Pakistan, following which Bhutto's daughter, Benazir Bhutto, became Pakistan's first woman Prime Minister in 1988. Pakistan's last military coup took place in 1999 when Army Chief General Musharraf dismissed Nawaz Sharif's government. He held elections in 2002 and ruled Pakistan until 2007. While it has been over 20 years since Pakistan saw its last military coup, analysts remain wary of the influence the military continues to hold over politics. As Pakistan heads to the polls, the question on everyone's minds is, when the dust settles and a new government takes over, what kind of relationship will it have with the country's most powerful institution, and how will that relationship shape the country's political future?